all the money for big business is loans that will be paid back, but we're spending a lot of money because we have to. We're at war. We're in war at World War II. We just did whatever we had to do to win the war. Well, we're going to have to help people. We're running out of medical supplies, so the federal government is going to step up and do what we need to do. We're going to tell GM, stop making cars and trucks and start making ventilators. We're at war here, folks, and we need to help our frontline troops, the doctors and the nurses and the healthcare professionals. They're running out of equipment. They're working 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. They can't sustain that. So this money is going to help pay the rent, keep the lights on, keep food in the refrigerator. So this is a huge expense, the largest in the history of the country, but it is necessary. There are things in this bill that I hate, but we need it. Individuals need it, business needs it, and our healthcare workers need it. And this will make a difference. But there is no better way to make a difference than you as an individual practicing the guidelines.
How are we going to pay for this down the road? And is it a possibility for individuals, families, to receiving another stimulus check again directly to them?
I'm hoping phase 3 will get us through this. The turnaround will come when we lower infection rates and we get drugs that can deal with it more effectively. That's when we get out of this thing. Turning a corner is less infections, therapies to whack the drug to make it less lethal, and a vaccine to kill it. When those 3 things happen, we've turned the corner. Between now and then, we're going to help people. Hospitals have lost income. We don't do elective surgery. We need bed space for the sick people. So we've got to help hospitals keep from falling apart financially. If you're 1,700 restaurants in Myrtle Beach alone, all of them are out of business right now. I want to allow the employer to borrow money to make payroll, and if they'll hire their people back, we'll make it a grant for 2.5 months. So we're all in this together. The money is necessary. There's a bunch of pork in this, but all in all, it was a necessary bill, and it will help you, it will help your family, and it will help your state.
So, I mean,
What we want to do when we start controlling the spread of the virus is infuse the economy with a stimulus package. This is not going to stimulate the economy. This keeps people from going bankrupt. It helps people pay the bills, and it helps the state and hospitals to get through this initial surge. What will happen later on is when the virus slows down, we'll pass a bill to build roads and bridges and jumpstart the economy. But I don't know about phase 4. Let's see how phase 3 works.
and one thing to clarify, you mentioned people on Social Security disability will be getting checks. Was that referring to their usual checks they get, or that?
They will get a $1,200. Everybody on Social Security who makes less than $75,000 will get a $1,200 check. If you have your Social Security check deposited in the bank account, you'll get a $1,200 deposit. If you get it in the mail, you'll get a check. It's going to take weeks. It's available for every single South Carolinian who makes less than $75,000, $1,200 check, and $500 per child. And that's a lot of money, but will help us get through this until we can get the economy back running.